Tell me what you're drinking, we can go pour one. Tell me what you're thinking, we can have some more fun.
They just got Dylan Cease not too long ago from the White Sox in a trade. They essentially, some of the prospects they got from the Yankees when they traded Soto, they traded to the White Sox to get Dylan Cease, who's a starting pitcher, like ace-level starting pitcher.
Okay.
I don't know if he has a Cy Young, but he's a Cy Young type pitcher where I think he's been like the finalist.
Yeah, so he's got that dog in him.
Yeah, and that stash. I mean, look at that stash.
I mean, I saw that's what made me say that. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
That's the man who's got that dog in him.
The question when they first got him was, is he going to be in Korea? Like, I don't know if you know this, but like, it's far from. Korea's pretty far from like America, you know. It is.
Okay, but back up and explain why the rest of the Padres would be in Korea, but was he reporting late?
Just got traded.
Oh, he just got. Okay.
Yeah, they got traded. So they're saying.
Well, you were talking about like Juan Soto. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, Juan Soto's not on the
right.
Yeah,
but you're just talking like that trade happened earlier.
Juan Soto and AI Juan Soto both got traded to the Yankees.
Right.
Yeah, but the trade had just happened like recently, like
got it,
very recently. And then he is on a plane. Actually, he was on a plane. Now he's in South Korea.
Oh,
he was on a
cool.
separate plane because he had to go later than the team. Because he got traded later.
I'm glad we know his movements now accurately.
Yeah, like people were tracking Taylor Swift's plane. I was tracking Dylan Cease. I was like, where is that? And it wasn't like a private jet. It was like I had like
They put him on like Spirit.
Yeah, I have the flight number in his pre-check.
Hopefully not Boeing. I'm glad he made it there safe.
I logged into American Airlines. He just typed his info in and found the seat he was sitting in. But yeah, no, the Padres now have Dylan Cease, good pitcher. And the Padres, they were not a good team in terms of their record last year. But when you look at their run differential, which is kind of how you gauge what a team should be, they should have won like 10 or 15 more games than they actually did if you look at their run differential. So I think if you're counting out the Padres because they had a bad year last year, watch out.
Well, it's got to be exciting for Cease, too, because he's going from one of the teams with like not a great defense to a really good defense, right?
Yeah, what article did you read that in?
It doesn't matter.
See, I know. I know you read that from an article, but yes.
I know things sometimes when I do my research.
The White Sox defense, and I've thought this even when they were good, that their defense wasn't good. Because I went to like one Rays game and I watched like 3 fly balls that should have been caught, like drop. And I'm like, damn, this is
but now you have an ace pitcher and you have an actually decent defense. I mean, like you're saying, it could be.
Watch out, and a good offense. So watch out. I mean.
Which I think. Well, sorry. Go ahead.
So
the Padres and the Dodgers, they're rivals, right?
Yes.
So now it sounds like there's actually going to be some decent rivalry going on in California, right?
I think there will be. I mean, there always has been. For the last few years, it has been.
Sure, but especially now. I mean, with this trade. And obviously, all the moves the Dodgers have made with Ohtani and getting their roster really ready.
Yep.
Like this is turning up to be like a pretty good showdown over there in the West.
So the Padres, their owner who had passed last year, his dream was he wanted to see them win the World Series. So they went all in and bought, Manny Machado. They got Juan Soto. They got Yu Darvish, and we're getting all these stars, Xander Bogaerts. They paid money for these guys, and San Diego's not like New York.
Yeah,
they're not like Los Angeles. They're not big market, but they were spending big market money. And then the owner dies. Never got to see that dream, but like they still pushed for it. Didn't have the year they wanted last year. Then they trade Juan Soto this year. So I would assume as a Padres fan, you're kind of like in the middle. Like we still have a good team. We don't have Juan Soto. But, like, we're still not bad. Like, we don't have Blake Snell anymore either, our Cy Young pitcher from last year.
Right.
But we have Yu Darvish. Like, what? And then they go out and get Cease. I think that's just kind of like that's the front office and the team telling their team and the fan base, and the players.
Like we're still investing.
Hey, we're still in this. Yeah, we're still going to try to get that
Maybe
ring.
It's this year in memory for this owner.
Yeah. And remember, with the expanded playoffs, all you really need is just to get in the dance and see where that goes,
Right.
Like, you don't have to be nasty. Look what the Diamondbacks did, winning like 80-something games. Like, they went to the World Series. So, build a team for the playoffs, which is what the Padres are doing, and might be good.
And take that team to Korea and let's see what happens.
Yeah. But where does that put the Padres in the National League West? So, break it down for you. Rockies. Not good last year.
We're huge Rockies fans on this show.
Not good last year. I'm not. Not good last year. The Padres were Like I said, remember?
Yeah, middle of the road.
Yeah, but they were supposed to be better, but they lost a bunch of they just couldn't hit RBIs. I don't know. They were bad, not good, but kind of good. It was weird. Diamondbacks hot in the beginning, cooled off, hot in the end.
On the end,
ended up average and whole, but made it to the World Series.
Right.
So the Dodgers, we know what they did. They got Ohtani, they got Glass now, Yamamoto, and why am I drawing a blank on the other National League West team?
don't look at me. I'm the color commentator here.
Am I dumb?
No.
Then they must be unforgettable, but I don't know how they're more unforgettable than the Rockies. The Giants. It's the Giants. It's the Giants. That was not a bit, by the way. I actually forgot the Giants, and I like the Giants.
I do too.
They just been kind of they had one good year where they won 106 games when no one expected them to win like 90.
Okay.
And then they went back to like how they were supposed to play.
Irrelevant.
So where does that put them in terms of where do you think they're like? Do you think they're better than Arizona?
Yeah, I think. Well, finish your thought, I guess.
No, I think.
Is that your thought?
Where do they fit? I
Yeah.
think they're above the Rockies. We can say that.
Yeah.
I think we can say they're above the Giants.
Correct,
The
yes,
Giants
I'll say
aren't
that.
that bad. They signed a few guys, but I think we can put them above them. They
Yeah.
got way too much star power. Not to say that they won't collapse. We see that with the Yankees.
That's the caveat with every team, right?
Where do they
You
fit
got to
with-
stay healthy.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's going to be the Padres and the Dodgers this year, and maybe that's just because I'm obviously riding for the Dodgers, but and you know I'm a Diamondbacks fan though. Like I like the Diamondbacks. I just think
This might be an issue for you.
I thought that last year was going to be their year to win. Like I really thought they would win, and they didn't. And so now I don't think
Do
that.
you think they missed their chance?
I think they might have missed the moment. And now if the Padres are building up steam and they can have that really, if they open with this game in the Seoul series like really well, and they're already building up steam, there's no reason we might not think that they can take that through.
I see what you're saying.
The rivals are going to have a great team. This could fuel
But
them.
also,
Yeah. Always a but.
no, you got to remember baseball season is such a marathon.
Oh, I know.
So game one is game one matters as much as the game 162.
Right, but that's what
In
you
terms
just
of-
said, which is you can start hot as long as you finish hot too. You can kind of
You just gotta get in dance.
peter out.
Yeah, but
Like,
I thought you were saying like they can ride the momentum. It's like
Oh,
that
no.
momentum will wear off by May.
I think if you can apply like the Diamondbacks strategy, not that it was a strategy, but like the method.
It is
right?
for sure. Some front offices, like I think we talked about a little
Start
bit.
hot,
Yeah.
chill, end
Oh,
hot.
yeah, okay.
If you take that on, I
Oh,
mean, if they start hot, they've got this trade, they've got some good like will from the fans and everything. People are getting excited, they're pumped.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do think, like I said, I think we're looking at the Padres and the Dodgers to lead the NL West. Again, pure speculation. Yell at me if you want.
No.
I do think that the Diamondbacks had their moment last year. I don't see it happening for them again. I could be wrong.
I think
Kinda hope I am.
think they definitely could. The Diamondbacks could definitely be back. I see what you're saying. So they're gonna ride that momentum into April. I thought you meant for like the whole season. I can definitely a hot start. They could get
hot start for sure.
for any of these teams, Dodgers or the Padres, because I know when you go out like overseas, it's kind of like a team bonding moment because
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do other than just hang out with the fellas. And it does a lot of teams good. Or maybe it'll have the reverse
Where they
effect.
all hate each other.
Yeah, exactly. It'll have the reverse effect. And when they come, they get jet lag when they come back and don't want to,
Well, and
get
like
off slow.
that's always the thing. Like I'm not the type of person to make bold predictions, but that you keep reminding me that's what we do now. And like the problem with baseball is it's so long. Everything. I mean, we're gonna be looking at a completely different playing field when we get to
Yeah, watch it be the
when
Rockies.
we get to August.
It's going to be
you
the
know?
Rockies and the Giants we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, okay. Let's stay within reason here.
So you got them over the Diamondbacks. Which
do, yeah.
I will as well. I won't go as far as to say that the Diamondbacks had their window. Like, I still think if their pitching is just as good as they were in the postseason and towards the end of the year, Zach Gallen leading the way. Pitching runs baseball. If you have good pitching, you can win. So if that's the case, I think
So
they'll still be good, but maybe wild card. I think the Padres are above them.
yeah. So what? I mean, do you put then? If you were going from top to bottom, would you say
Dodgers over Padres.
Dodgers over
And
Padres?
I think you'd say the same.
I do, but I don't know, because I kind of want to go a little underdog on this one. And I just think that we expect the Dodgers to do so well that it's very possible that they disappoint.
2 years ago or last year, I'd have said, yeah, Padres
Okay.
over Dodgers. Not this year. The Dodgers went out and got pitching. They got Tyler Glasnow. Kershaw even came back. You know,
Right.
call him old. I don't care. He's a Hall of Famer. And it got Yamamoto.
Right.
Watch out. Dodgers are a different problem.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and Otani's not even pitching this year.
Well, and I think that's part of what I
So,
was thinking is like,
just
well,
wait.
Otani's not on the mound.
They got other
You've
guys.
got Yamamoto, but you're right.
And just wait till they like sign Montgomery or Snell or both. Like the Dodgers, watch out.
It's not. No. No way. I
But-
don't see it.
So yeah, I mean, what's his impact? I guess where do we have him over the Diamondbacks? Probably second in the division. I think he's gonna be nasty. I think he's had I think he threw like last spring outing was like yesterday or so, and he had a solid outing, and it was in Korea or something like that. Because
Yeah.
right now they're actually playing Korean teams out there.
Oh, I knew there was something happening today.
Yeah, well they're playing.
Yeah, they're playing something, yeah.
I almost said Japan. Team Korea. is playing the Dodgers.
Okay, cool, very
They-
cool.
Tell me what you're drinking, we can go pour one. Tell me what you're thinking, we can have some more fun. I know that you said you don't think of me, but what you're doing now is telling different. Tell me what you're drinking, we can go pour one. Tell me what you're thinking, we can have some more fun. I know that you said you don't think of me, but what you're doing now is telling different.